Yeah. We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weeping and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs, make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BBO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rough. We're stepping for the title and facial rival. This ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef? I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weeping and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
Let's get it. Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the greatest man alive, Crush the Legend. Welcome to this week's Coffee and Donut for Grown-Ups, man. I think this morning I should be serving hot grits because this morning's topic, coffee and donut, is hot, baby. It's hot. I got the hottest fight recap. About to set it off right now. So make sure y'all press the like button as y'all come in, man. But listen, let's get right to it, man. We had the fight weekend. A lot of people was talking about the fights. Shakur Stevenson, did he live up to the hype? They saying, oh, Shockey Foster got robbed. Abdullah Mason just keep on impressing everybody. Time for him to step up in competition. Or is he already there? They just got to get in the ring with him. But there's a lot to talk about. So let me get there first, people. Make sure y'all smash the like button as y'all come in. Anyways, listen, we're going to get right to this right now. D1 in the building. So I'm going to start off with what I have a problem with. Okay, Oshaki Foster, Icewater Foster versus Robson Conceição. I watched the fight, people, and before these rookie judges or whatever, because even veteran judges do this nonsense. So let's not go there with the notion that all these judges are inexperienced. Come on, people. Experienced judges do the same exact stuff. So there's no excuse with that. But also before the card was even scored, before they announced it, I'm sitting on the channel with BVO. We always over here at the land. And I asked the brothers who was present on the panel what they thought the outcome of this fight was going to be. Now, this is before they even called it, even before the first scorecard was read. I'm letting y'all know what happened. A lot of y'all saying it was a robbery in ice water, won every damn round. Well, like I said, because I'm gonna walk y'all through this slowly this morning so y'all get a clear understanding. It was 4 people on the panel before the scorecard was read. Now, one of the 4 people seen that fight as a shutout clinic for Icewater Foster. Couple people had that fight a draw, and 2 other people even called it a split decision. So what I'm saying to you people, y'all got to stop with this robbery stuff. I'm not taking up for nobody, but every time you turn around, y'all using certain words too damn loosely. So if it was a robbery, the champion, Oshaki Foster, robbed his damn self. So what are you telling me? The people that called that fight a draw or a split before the scorecard is even read, they in the judge's pocket? The second half of the fight, the man didn't have the same tenacity as he did in the first half of the fight. What are y'all talking about? I'm sitting there watching the fight myself, and I think it was around the 4th or 5th round. Y'all saying that Oshaki didn't get hit. He got hit. Punches landed on him. So let's stop the nonsense. All the shots that Conceição was throwing, all of them was not short. Even Foster was throwing short shots. Go back and watch the fight. He was throwing short punches too. What are y'all talking about? All his punches didn't land flesh on Conceição. Some of them got through, but a lot of his shit was hitting the glove too. What are y'all talking about? When you are the champ, you don't get controlled nothing. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta fight these jokers. You got to fight to keep the throne. It ain't about, oh well, the opponent didn't do enough to win the fight. He got to take it from the champion. The champion has to make sure that nobody takes it from him. You understand what I'm saying? I seen it. I said it should have been a draw because the second round of the fight, the man didn't do nothing. What are we talking about? He should have been styling on this dude. What are y'all talking about? Ice Water was supposed to style on Conceição. And we know Conceição is a one tough customer. We know this already. But he was supposed to style him. When you champion, you going to let that opponent know that's trying to take your throne that it ain't happening. O'Shaquie didn't perform like no damn champion. He didn't pull out no clinic performance at all. He wasn't fighting like he was hungry. He didn't look like the rest of the champions. So y'all need to stop saying this. What the champions ain't supposed to. The champions supposed to keep that shit. Be as hungry to keep it. Then somebody want to take it from them. Y'all need to stop saying that. Champions don't get no time off. The champion should be more hungry to keep his title because somebody's trying to come in there and take the crown from off his head. Conceição, O'Shaquie didn't do none of that, and y'all sitting here talking this nonsense. Wow, because everybody's all up on a racist wave now. And all shocked, they robbed you, they robbed you, they robbed you, they robbed you. But yeah, ain't this the WBC who don't really like black fighters? What are y'all talking about this morning? Or what y'all was talking about over the weekend? Let's get that straight. We talking about the WBC. You know who act like they doing something because they expelled Ryan Garcia when we know the commissioner is just as racist as anybody else, and then y'all want to pull his race card. That man did not perform like a champion who wanted to keep his goddamn belt. I'm gonna sit here and wait for somebody to try to tell me something different. So what I'm saying to y'all bull crapping. Y'all seen the same fight that I seen. Y'all see that same fight, and y'all called that a motherfucking goddamn shutout. He won every single round except for one. Y'all lying. Y'all lying. That man did not win every goddamn fight. He ain't going there with that tenacity. Abdullah Mason fought with more tenacity than the damn champion O'Shaquie Foster did. Y'all got to stop giving these champions breaks. I'm not trying to hear that champions gets no breaks off. You are being hunted. So you don't get the, you know what I mean? O'Shaquie was just like, I got this guy on points. He wasn't fighting like he was hungry. He wasn't fighting like he's trying to be a champion, unify, and become undisputed. I didn't see none of that. And for y'all to say it's a quick robbery, well, if anybody robbed him, he robbed his damn self. He robbed himself out of lack of a goddamn performance. I ain't trying to hear none of that. I ain't taking up for no Conceição, and I ain't taking up for no O'Shaquie Foster. Man, come on. Y'all say Conceição didn't do enough to win the fight. O'Shaquie didn't do enough to motherfucking keep the damn title. Champions got to remain hungry too. Ask Floyd Mayweather. Did it look like he took any day off when everybody was trying to get at his ass? No, he stayed hungry. And he meant it. Ain't nobody I'm not giving nobody nothing. The champion got to work just as harder as the contender, yo. So move on with that. Get up out of your damn feelings, man. Because we sat there and actually seen guys even said before the scorecard was even read. Hey man, this look like it's a split decision. I got one of my brothers in the building who was in attendance. Thomas Hill was right there. So y'all gonna sit and tell me that me, D Free, Tommy Hill, and everybody was on the panel don't know nothing about boxing? We was damn blind. Are you serious? No, I ain't seen no damn O'Shaquie Foster do no shutout performance. What I seen him do, get lazy and just bounce around on his damn legs. He wasn't taking it to his ass and none of that. What are y'all talking about? Stop this protection stuff. Y'all killing me with this. I ain't got no love for the nonsense. I was nice over the weekend. It's my time now. And anybody got a problem with it, come and holler at your boy. Because I got enough coffee and donuts to turn you into a grown-up. Keep that milk and cookie rookie baby crying, wham, stuff away from here. They ain't having it. Too many damn excuses. That champion didn't perform like a damn champion. He just, I got him in the box. Pat. I got it in the damn box. Pat, pat, pat. Y'all ain't see that goddamn overhand right y'all talking about. Ain't no punches landed on this man. So y'all saying O'Shaquie Foster was running around looking like Willie Pep. Ain't no damn punches landed on him. He didn't move around like Willie Pep. Get up on out of here with that nonsense. I got you, Tommy. I'm gonna let you cook in a second, bro. Get up with that nonsense. So y'all ain't see that overhand right. So I'm blind. I'm making up stuff. We ain't see that overhand right. It was landing. Even a couple straights to the body was landing to the sternum. What are y'all talking about? When I was calling the fight, as many times as y'all heard me talk about that overhand right, y'all telling me that shit was hitting gloves. Get up on out of here with that nonsense. I ain't trying to hear none of that. He robbed himself because he didn't perform in the second half of the fight, and he should have been always turned up. Champions ain't supposed to go no damn ring and perform like that. You're supposed to be turned up every damn time. Yeah, it should have been faking. Y'all want to get all this on this, or we stick together as black people and all that, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that, because that's what time y'all on, because y'all feeling out of shape about Ryan Garcia and what he said out of his mouth. Who gives a damn about Ryan Garcia? Y'all tripping when boxing is racist. What are y'all talking about? Man, y'all kill me with this. Tommy, you got something to say, bro?
Nah, I think you spot on. Honestly, I can see how you can give Oshaki the fight because if you trusted it on the criteria, he highlighted more of the things than Conceição did. But the problem is, he opened up the door for the judges to do what the judges do. I mean, period, point blank. The second half of the fight, and especially in the championship, absolutely no punches. He didn't throw any punches. Like he just was basically I can't explain it. I don't know if they thought that it almost looked like the fight between what was it Hammer Lubin and what was his name
Fundora?
no not Ramos, was it Ramos? Yeah, I think Lubin Ramos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how early in the fight Ramos was taking it to him. Ramos was
Yeah.
doing the better work, the quality work, but then after a while, I guess he felt like he had it won. So he wasn't as active in the second half. Well, this fight, Shaki was less active. And as you said, man, some of them punches that they say weren't landing actually were landing, but he was active. And sometimes they just reward activity. And in the fight, when you're a champion and they got these quote unquote championship rounds, you have to do something in those. You just can't sit there and backpedal all day. You can't be on the back foot all day and not throw any punches. And I think that's where like you said, he allowed this to happen. He allowed it to happen. I don't think all of the punches were landing, but some of those punches definitely got through. But no punches were coming back in return. So, with that being the case, he opened up the door for them to do what the judges do. So for me, I mean, while I could say, he definitely won the fight, because hell, like I feel Mark Maxile didn't beat Gary Russell, but the activity made them say, "Yo, we're gonna give Gary Russell this L tonight because he inactive for one, and on top of that, as a champion, he's been inactive." And it's unfortunate, but that's how you avoid doing anything like that, by you making sure your activity as a champion matches the activity of the challenger. Now, Robson, he's very fortunate to call himself a champion. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I feel sorry for him because he allowed for this to happen, but you just can't go through that long of a spell without throwing punches and just showing defense. Yeah, it's a scoring criteria, but there's also effective aggression, there's also cleaner, more effective punches, and there's also ring generalship too. So, you know, you gotta target all those things. Even if it was that, I mean, that's how they gave the fight to Teofimo over my man Ortiz. Like Ortiz clearly was out there outboxing Tio, but he wasn't throwing punches and he wasn't making him miss when he would get him in bad positions. I mean, he wasn't taking advantage of it by throwing punches while he had him in bad positioning because of the skills that he was using. And I guess the judges awarded it to Tio, even though clearly the one who was hitting on all criterion in the judging was Jermaine Ortiz the whole night long. So I mean, for me, it's unfortunate. For me, it was a performance that was wasted because he opened the door for it to happen. But for me, it's a life learning lesson for him. He gonna get in there next time, and I guarantee you, if it's not gonna be at that weight, because the weight cut could have a whole lot to do with it, because he struggled the last time to make the weight. But I guarantee you, he's just not gonna not do that. And like in the last fight, he kind of struggled, like pulling it out down the stretch too, because I think he was fatigued. He didn't look like he had that same energy that he had when he went down to Mexico and beat my boy. So, man, he gonna come back. Might not be with that same promotional company, but he gonna come back. He still got the goods. He still can do things that's necessary for him to put himself in a positioning where he can get back. And he said he want to run it back, and I'm pretty sure he got a clause in there where he can run it back. KSA's gonna have to do much better if he want to try to retain that. And that's how I feel on that fight, man. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to my boy D1, the family, the great doctor, Mark, that's always bringing a flawless mentality and black excellence. My main man, DS, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more, aka Cannabis Education and Entertainment TV. BVO, Boxing TV, the Capologist, Tim Layton, the dude, Josh Sanders, that guy. You know what I'm saying? Tim Taylor, my man. Yeah, unfortunate that it happens. And Marky Dan, the historian. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you all. But I think what we getting is a a major call out for like boxing as a whole to be put into taking inventory and taking stock of, especially how it operates. These people capitalize too much on these fighters, and these fighters don't have any protection. You should be able to trust the judging system, but right now, that's not something that you can trust. That's not something that you can deal with. So you gotta take certain surety that you take it out of the judge's hands, because unfortunately they've known to throw some wild cards out there. Also, I think that the sport of boxing, the commission, the promotional companies, the managing, I think they all need to be audited, because there's nothing in place for these fighters. And they go out there and risk their lives on a nightly basis when they get out there to provide for their family, man. And there's nothing coming back on the kickback for them. These people make mad money off of them, off these damn belts and everything like that. And on top of that, they got them going through the ringer trying to get an a competitive advantage with the things they place in this system. And, these things need to go checked. Officials should not be letting somebody bleed halfway to death and then one person don't even get hit, they stop the fight. That's not consistent. They need consistency in all things. They need consistency in the scoring. They need consistency in the way a fighter gets counted on the ground when there's their knockdown. They need transparency as well too. There needs to be a clock that's running that everybody can see, that ref can see, that the timekeeper who's keeping the time can see. And on top of that, they need a streamlined protocol for supplements for each and every single belt that's out there, and for each and like every sanctioning body, so that everybody is performing by the same standard. They need to do a better job of selecting the gloves. They need to go back to the old school days when they used to keep the gloves and make them glove up in the ring. There's so much going on before the damn fight get to going anyway. They can glove up in the ring. And that way, the only ones who will be to blame are the sanctioning bodies that kept the gloves when the gloves had been selected. You need same day weigh-ins. These people fighting at weights that's well below their natural going walking around weight. So there's a lot of things that need to be cleaned up, and it shows it every day. But right now this thing makes so much money, man. You know what it is? The love of money. The love of money will have people doing things that they should not be doing. So that's what I see. But my main man, he popped out of here. I guess the connection was gone. So on that note, man, I just came out there to just say, my man, Crush, you always cooking. I mean, you keep it a buck, a stack of bean, and as bad as I wanted Shot to win too, and as bad as I thought he might have one, I said it was either going to be a draw or a split decision for Conceição because of the activity tick off at the end for him. And unfortunately, it was something that he brought to himself by not letting his hands go. All he had to do was just tapping, exit out, tapping, exit out. And my man back. All right.
Yeah, I'm back, bro. I had a phone call, man. They be driving me crazy. They know what I'm trying to do. Don't call me at this damn time, bro. But yeah, I'm back, y'all. So you can tell me you still cooking?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
man.
I was hey, like I say, man.
Hey, y'all. Y'all just met my official coffee and donut goddamn co-host. Goddamn it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Tommy, anytime you want to cup up, you can kick this with me, bro. I ain't got to run this coffee and donuts by myself. So anytime any of the fam can come up and kick it, you know what I mean? It makes it more better. I like having the fam around. But anyway, let me get back to that guy real quick. So that's my whole thing. I'm not going to spend this whole thing on talking about some damn Conceição and O'Shaquie Foster. And like I said, people, the champion gotta always remain hungry. Champion takes no days off. When you do these things, you put yourself in a position to open up Pandora's box for the judges to fuck you over. I don't want to hear nothing about the judges' inexperience, because veteran judges do the same thing. If it's a fix, it's a fix. Inexperience or experience doesn't even matter. It's the fix. So don't go crapping all on these new judges, because wow, you're gonna be crapping on some old veteran judges probably this weekend or whenever. So y'all can rule that out, but you have to secure your throne. When you got a belt or you got belts, man, you got to act like you ain't even got none of these things in your possession. You want to go out and perform like you still trying to get it. So these type of things won't happen. We know these judges can do whatever they want, but sometimes when you put a performance on that's so undeniable to where they can't even fuck you over. And no, even if they wanted to, they just can't. And trust me, these judges have been put in those positions before to I wanted to get him so bad, but man, they did the job so good, I can't do it. So this should be a learning lesson for my man Oshaki Foster,
Exactly.
because I clearly seen him step off. He let his foot off the gas. People, we said it before the scorecards was even called. So y'all go back and watch that fight without your damn emotions in it. Now I'm going to move on to the next phase of this shit. So now let's get into uh uh who I need to get on next. Oh, so let me just get on this. Shakur goddamn Stevenson. I ain't wasting no damn time. We didn't said enough about this guy over the weekend, but it's boxing, and I'm going to keep on saying it till y'all get it through your big ass head. Listen, the guy ain't ready, man. He ain't ready for that. What he's saying he's ready for, and what he's been ready for, he showed me something different. He showed me something different. What I see in him that he shows me different, it ain't really no champion quality in this dude, man. Yes, he can box his ass off. Yes, he can. But guess what? Boxing is loaded with fighters who can box their asses off. But there's no excuse for a guy of that skill set. Don't give me no excuses. He should have been able to cut that damn ring off. There's no excuses. He should know this. He's an Olympian. You should already know this. You learn this shit in the basics. How to cut off the fucking ring. So don't give me this nonsense, Shakur fans. I'm not trying to hear that. His grandfather was telling me what to do. What did he say in return? Well, if I do that, he gonna go the other way. Now, what type of motherfucking boxing IQ educated fundamental footwork shit is that? Where is it? Did he abandon it? See, these guys be worrying about things they shouldn't be worrying about yet. Shakur Stevenson worrying about these big fights. He ain't did nothing big yet. And y'all need to stop this nonsense. And this is the reason why now he's a free agent. Who gonna pick him up? Who gonna pick him up? He's a free agent now. What we do? We was talking about this last night. My man was making a whole big deal about, okay, now he's been a free agent for officially 24 hours now, maybe 32 hours. Okay, who's picking him up? Who's ringing his phone? Who's tweeting him and all that to knock down the door to get this guy a deal? Do y'all understand? Besides your skill set, your performance means something. The way you style on your opponent means something. It ain't just about your skill set. Because these other things got to come with the skill set. That's why people was fucking goddamn getting bored with the damn fight. Because of your style. The way that you styling. All this super talent, this, that, and the other. You're boring. Your mouth is more exciting than your skilled ass hands. This don't make sense, people. And this is the type of fight that y'all rushing. See, y'all need to get out of this nonsense. Somebody ain't fighting nobody. I keep on telling y'all, and y'all keep on making me go right back to this kindergarten crap. So I gotta walk y'all through this again. Stop saying that Tank ain't fought nobody and making it seem like Shakur fought somebody and making it seem like Dev fought somebody and making it seem like T.O. fought somebody and whoever else. So what's the difference between Tank Davis and them niggas? What's the difference? And they even fought some of the same dudes, but Devin Haney still get credit for fighting somebody, but Ryan Garcia wasn't nobody. But he was somebody when Dev fought him. Forget all the other nonsense. So that means Dev got a nobody on his damn belt. Oh, I forgot. The only one y'all really call somebody's not with Chinko. Then y'all go up and down with that crap too. One minute y'all act like Noma is somebody. Then y'all act like Noma ain't no damn body. Y'all selective with this nonsense. Stop this nonsense. Because you want somebody to fight somebody. You a freaking fan. Stop talking and acting like you're a damn manager or promoter. You're a goddamn fan. like I am. Hopefully you're a studier of the sport like I am. That's all you are. Oh, he ain't fought nobody because he ain't fight your dude yet. Your favorite fighter yet. All these somebodies that this man hasn't fought yet, they look like ass. They've been looking like ass. They've been looking like nobodies. They've been looking like nobody. Let's look at them. And y'all want to still talk this nonsense? I keep telling y'all, but y'all always put it one way. What about those guys haven't fought him? But guess who's the somebody? Because if he ain't fought nobody, good morning. Guess who's the somebody? The somebody is Tank Davis. What are we talking about? So that means the rest of them ain't nobody. Dev ain't nobody. Shakur ain't no damn body. All these guys that y'all say is somebody that Tank ain't fought, them dudes ain't nobodies. Because guess what? Guess who's the most ain't our guy? Y'all keep saying Tank ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought nobody. He's the somebody. Y'all not even paying attention to yourselves. Good morning, baby. How you doing? All right. Y'all not even paying attention to yourselves. That's the somebody. So when two of them niggas fight him, they ain't fought nobody. Ain't no he ain't fought nobody because they ain't fight them. They ain't the somebody. They ain't the cash cow. They ain't the number one dude. They ain't public enemy number one. They ain't the ones that everybody's knocking down the door to see win, lose, or bruise something. Y'all gonna learn the difference between somebody and not somebody. I'm tired of hearing this nonsense. So pay attention. So your favorite fighter, I don't care if they fought each other. They ain't gotten there with no damn body. And I keep on telling y'all, it's going to narrow it down to two. They all get in the ring together. But it look like they need to get in the ring together. Because I guarantee all you mother effers right now, that's a Devin Haney fan and that's a Shakur Stevenson fan. I'm not going to say Tank haters. I'm going to be respectful for a couple seconds because the truth's still going to hit your ass with some pain. I guarantee you, as of right now, looking at the landscape, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't even want Tank to get in there with your so-called favorite fighter because they look like shit. So then if he beat him, and then y'all gonna have excuses. Oh my, he waited them out. How you gonna wait out motherfuckers that he older than? Yeah, y'all gonna come with that, so I'm gonna shoot that down right now. Oh man, they talking it now. Yeah, they can definitely get in there with your core now after that damn performance. No one goddamn well Shakur wasn't getting no goddamn Tank fight. Bob Aaron ain't give that boy a damn big fight yet. What are y'all talking about? But y'all get it's the A side, it's the A side. What the B side thing? Get up on out of here with that bullshit. Even if it was up to him, Pamper Bob done already told you fools what the program was. So why y'all gonna waste y'all time and act like, oh well, Tank need to go get this the goddamn Shakur? Well, you know Bob wasn't gonna give him the goddamn fight. Cause Bob said that he don't fucking sell. Doesn't it sound like the same thing he did with Terrence Crawford? But this situation is a little different. It's a little different. So stop with that nonsense, because y'all know that wasn't going. Go ahead, take that real quick, Tommy.
Well, for me, I think Shakur got to worry about to his own self being true. Man, you're not a knockout orders. So you're not going to go out there and just throw that boo-bop bang and knock him out unless you put them punches together. His grandfather was giving him sound advisement, man. And somewhere along the lines, he tried to do something that isn't in his character, and it took him out of his boxing character. And it took him out of listening to his pops, or his grandpops, man. And I think had he continued to do what because people said he was running, dude wasn't running. When he got hurt, yeah, he got out of the dodge, dog. What he supposed to do? Stay there and get hurt some more? Hell nah. You hit me to the body, I'm circling up out of there. I'm gonna make sure I give myself every bit advantage to equip myself in this ring that I can defend myself and protect myself at all times. So once he got back his wherewithal, man, he was right back in front of him. And Shakur actually had the opportunity to get him out of there. All he had to do was do what his grandpa said. Put them punches together, work behind that jab, and shoot that body, because that body was killing him. And eventually, man, his inactivity and his inactivity, and then what Shakur just constantly landing punches on him would have been enough to get the stoppage or warrant the stoppage. He can't please fans, and you can't talk to fans like, you gonna do this and you gonna do that, knowing that that's not your identity in the ring. And he went away from himself, and in the process, he was saying stuff that was caught on camera. And then when they interviewed him, he said he didn't say these things or do these things, and that's a bad look as well too. However, there's no way that I don't feel that he deserves a fight with Tank. Now, Pamper Bob, as my man so eloquently put it, don't want to give him any amenities because he ain't got his signature on that damn contract. And it looks like he's trying to play hardball. Bob is not the right person to play hardball with. He don't got no love for no fighter unless they just making him bread. And I think that he has the ability to make him bread. He has the ability to be a star in his own right. I think he just needs to stick to himself. I think that also the performance wasn't that bad of a performance. I just think that in the later rounds, he lost himself, and he lost that opportunity to really, really put on a special performance. But he totally dominated that guy. That guy looked like he was just very happy to be there, like Eddie Murphy in Coming to America. He was Akeem in that ring. And, it was a good performance by Keyshawn. Was it the performance he promised? No, it wasn't that. Could it have been that performance? Yes, it could have been that. Do I want to see him in the ring with Tank? Oh hell yeah, because like you said, building up to your final statement, Tank gets held to a standard that none of these other fighters do. He ain't fighting nobody. He got to prove that he can do this, but none of these other fighters are doing that. These other fighters are fighting pot shot artists as well too, and they sprinkle in a little bit of right here and there, and that's enough for them. When you look at the way some of these people's opponents perform after those losses, they weren't the same, and they gonna say, well, when you fight them, that's what happened. You take that. But, it is what it is, man. All things will be cured in the ring. So all things need to happen in the ring. They need to get to the point where they make these fights. So we don't have no more narratives. Because I'm more than confident in them and their ability to make the fight. Especially now with, PBC actually going on a more independent format for putting the fight out there. They're not exclusive to Showtime. And Amazon, much like for sure. So Amazon, much like the Zone, has the ability to reach out and branch out and work with people. It's just got to be like making sure that the numbers crunch and make sense, and we'll get the fights going. So I think we're gonna see these fights. We're gonna see Shakur press his metal, prove his metal. Hopefully he moves in a way that will allow for him to get these fights, and that he don't get in his own way, and don't oversell and under deliver. You know what I'm saying? Just continue to do you in that ring. Doing you is what got you to this point. But we about to close out the show. Appreciate the fam that showed up, and showed out. My man BVO, make sure my man D1 is in the blue. He don't need to be in the gray. And we out of here.
Yeah. We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest?